Nicola Sturgeon has been dealt a blow by Chancellor Rishi Sunak on her plea to extend the furlough scheme. The First Minister called on the Treasury to extend the financial support for workers and businesses which currently supports 650,000 Scots. The scheme is due to come to an end in October, but it will start being scaled back from August, with companies expected to pay a higher share of wages while the UK government continues to subsidise 60% of salaries up to cap of £2,500 a month. Speaking at the Scottish Government's daily coronavirus briefing, she said the figures released on Friday, which showed the UK economy fell by more than 20% in April, confirms the scale of the economic crisis that has inevitably been caused by the health crisis we face. Ms Sturgeon added, "I have previously welcomed the UK government's interventions, especially the furlough scheme, which has helped to preserve jobs during this period. But in my view it is now time to signal a further extension of Treasury support." She stressed other countries such as France had already made the move. The SNP leader continued, "The alternative to extended support being put in place is either that businesses are forced to reopen before it is safe to do so, and that of course could damage health and it could cost lives, or businesses will have to take an even bigger hit and that will cost jobs." But Mr Sunak said that it was not sustainable to carry on with the furlough scheme. Speaking on the BBC's Andrew Marr show yesterday, Mr Sunak added, "The furloughing scheme has protected around 9 million jobs, 1 million businesses, 2.5 million self-employed people. Those are the right things to do, and the situation would be far worse if we hadn't done that. It's not sustainable to carry on doing that. I think actually there's a general consensus about that across probably the political and economic spectrum. It will run in total for 8 months, which I think is a generous period of time to provide support." However, Scottish Economy Secretary Fiona Hyslop warned, if the UK government continues to reduce support, it is important that there's continued recognition that public health guidance is devolved, and so progress in easing the lockdown may be different in each nation. Her colleague, Scotland's Finance Secretary Kate Forbes, also called for more powers to be given to the Scottish Government to set taxes.